Boy, I missed you guys. So it's a Wednesday morning, middle of July. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. It is cold. There's no wind to speak of. I think it's going to be a variable 5-knot wind day. No wind at all, but it's only about 7 degrees. It is cold, which is winter, to be expected. Nevertheless, we're going to get out there. I haven't been on the Skipperi Paint Hunter for 2 weeks. I've missed the boat, but we're out there today on one of the Skipperi boats. The best deal out if you want to go boating or fishing in the Hauraki Gulf. Check it out, www.skipperi.nz. Really good deal. You buy a subscription and it costs you, it's pocket money, small change to go boating. Yeah, so thanks Skipperi for the boat, and also a big thanks to Cliff at Top Catch Half Moon Bay for the sponsorship. And if you walk into Top Catch Half Moon Bay and say at the top of your voice, "Fish on," and say "Pierce sent me," Cliff or Trish will look after you. And also a big thanks to Top Catch in Mount Maunganui, where I got some bait last week. But today we're fishing on a boat, so we're going to head out. I think we'll head to Bevan's spot and try that. We just play it by ear. So you guys come along. So my name is Pierre. I'm a fisherman and a pensioner, and what I've done this morning is steamed out to what we're calling Bevan's spot. It's not too far. I've got a 2-hook ledger rig down here with 6 bar hooks on it and a bit of Top Catch pulley, and I've got a stray line out there with 2 bigger hooks, 7 bar rows with a bit of pulley on the Top Catch pilchard on that as well, and we'll let them soak. It is not quite high tide. Yeah, it's nearly the top of the tide, and then the tide will start flowing. So at the moment there's not a lot of current or tidal movement. It's just the wind that's holding us in this direction really, and not much wind to speak of either. So earlier this week on Monday, I had a sponsorship meeting with the good folks at Skipperi, a really positive meeting. But they were asking me some personal questions around the life vest, the herb, and solo fishing, and what I do and how I do it, etc. And I started thinking to myself, because all of those answers are in my videos, so all of that is in the video, all covered in the videos. But there are new people out there, or probably watching this one, that you don't want to go and watch 20 or 30 or 40 or 100 videos, because I do tell a story, and if you want to you can go back and watch them all. But I might do a bit of a recap just to give you a brief overview of what I do, who I am and what I do. So I've been sailing, basically I've been on the water since the age of about 14, and I've done a lot of sailing, a lot of single-handed sailing. I've sailed thousands of miles alone, just cruising and racing, and on various boats that I've owned over the years. The second last boat I owned was a 37-foot classic launch called Tantalus. And we cruised, the Admiral and I cruised around the Gulf extensively in that, and that's where I learned to fish, or started fishing. Well, that's where the fishing took hold of me. More recently, I sold that and bought myself a Smart Wave 4.2 meter center console trailer boat. lovely little boat, lovely boat, perfect boat for a single person, easy to maneuver, comfortable, and reasonably well priced. So I bought that just before I retired as a bit of a retirement plan. But then when I retired, I decided I'm going to fish every week, and I'm going to put a video together about that. And started on this YouTube thing. So I've been retired for nearly 2 years. I sold the Smart Wave in January this year, and joined Skipperi. Skipperi, for those who don't know, is a boat subscription service. But it's based all over. It's in the Scandinavian countries and in Europe and in Canada and now in Auckland, New Zealand. We've got 25 boats, almost identical, at 3 marinas, so Gulf Harbour, West Haven and Half Moon Bay. And for a nominal fee, you buy a subscription and you get unlimited use of any one of the 25 boats out of any one of the 3 harbours. And when I say nominal fee, yes folks, it's, if I take the Admiral out for dinner once a week to a restaurant or a pub and have not even a snap-up meal, just a regular meal and 1 or 2 drinks, I'm paying more than I'm paying for this boat during the week. And the boat's on the marina, so it's in the water on a walk-on berth. Couldn't be easier. Fully serviced, fully maintained, fully insured, fully guaranteed, fully blah 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 blah, all included. All you got to do is wash the boat when you finish with it and fill up the fuel. I can't speak highly enough about them, so go check it out, www.skipperi.nz. Yeah, so in a nutshell, that's basically what I'm all about. I bought myself a new life jacket, which is one of these automatic ones. When it gets wet, it inflates automatically, and I've got a personal locator beacon, a PLB, that I wear on my body as well, because I do like to go out alone and do a bit of solo fishing and filming. So if that's something you think you like, I ask you to subscribe. Consider subscribing. It is free. Come along for the ride. Join me. See what we do. I am a pensioner, so I am doing this on a budget. So trying not to spend a lot of money. But if you are like me and you don't really want to spend a lot of money on your hobby, watch my videos. I've got a few good tips there. Anyway, let's see if we can catch a fish. While we're waiting for the fish to... while we're waiting for the fish to bite, I can also tell you that I'm writing the fishing column in a Professional Skipper magazine. It's a magazine published here in New Zealand and it comes out every 2 months. Check it from, you can get that from all reputable magazine booksellers. They've got a readership of 75,000, so I'm writing for them, and I'm also writing the fishing column in our local newspaper, the East Auckland, Howick and Pakuranga area. We have a newspaper called Times. They're online, times.co.nz, and I write a column there as well. So try to get published everywhere. Fish on! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Fish on! Fantastic! We're still on the first cultured, second drop, and we have ourselves a little snapper. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful little snapper. Obviously not legal size. So look after him with a towel, wet towel. Look after him. Get the hook out. Beautiful snapper. Look at that. Get him back in the water. Off he goes. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Right, I'm not expecting a lot of action because it's not quite bite time yet. I need a bit more tidal flow. But we'll carry on. Well, it's been a while. It's about an hour past high tide and there's not much happening. So I'm going to up anchor and move over a little bit to Sarge's channel. And while I was retrieving the spray line, there's something on there. Look at that. There's a little snapper on that. Actually not a bad looking sample. He's on 30 centimeters exactly, but we'll let him go. And we're going to move to somewhere else. We weren't having much luck over at Bevan's spot, so I moved into Sergeant's channel on a spot I've called Spot X in previous videos. It has worked for me before. Dropped an anchor. There's a bit of a shallow rise. Dropped the anchor and put some bait down, and we'll have a look. Coming on there. Take it. So I've rebaited the spray line and I'm busy putting that out. I'll just leave that there in Rodney holder because let me put this. Oh yes, fish on! Turn you fellas. Fish on there. Oh, there's something going on the spray line as well. Oh yeah. Come on up. Fish on! Come on. Got you. Oh yes, that's a nice snapper. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'll have to measure him. Here, look. Come on. Got you. Oh yes, that's a nice snapper. Woo-hoo-hoo. To measure him, he looks good. He's only a 32. We'll send him back. There's more where he came from. Fish on! Fish on! I couldn't get to the bottom. I went from a 4-ounce sinker to a 6-ounce sinker. Still couldn't get to the bottom. I now got an 8-ounce sinker down there, and this feels like quite a nice fish. So the secret is you've got to get to the bottom, of course, but there's quite a bit of flow. Fish on! Woo! Come on. Fish on! This looks like a nice fish. Oh no! No, he's not. He's a small snapper. Well, of course, I've got an extra sinker on there, which is giving me a bit of drag. Alright. Giving me a bit of drag. Alright, we'll send him back. One. Running all over the place. I suspect he's a little yellowtail, a little carwhite. Oh no, he's come alive now. He's gone that way. Come on up. What is it? Not putting in much of a fight. It's sporadic. That's a nice snapper. And he was going all over the show. Oh, not bad snapper. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on. Woo! Fish on. Yep. Stay on. Feels a bit better, but I have got an 8-ounce sinker on there as well. Oh yeah! Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Come on up, that looks like a snapper to me. Is it a snapper? Is it a snapper? Under the boat. Come on up, let's see what we got. Oh yes, oh no! That's a trevally. That might be a little trevally. Yeah, a beautiful little trevally. Fantastic. I'm not going to beat him. 31 centimeter trevally. Look at that. Just beautiful. Beautiful eating. They fill it easy and they skin easy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, fish on. Fish on. I think fish on. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I think we've got one on there. We've drifted over a deep hole, so we're about 30 meters deep. And I think there's a fish on there. Doesn't feel very big, but we've got one anyway, so we'll bring him up and have a look. Woo-hoo-hoo. I love it, I love it, I love it. You'll notice I've taken my jumper off. It's nice and warm, hardly any wind. Just beautiful. Let's see what we've got here. Oh yeah, a nice snapper. He might even be sized. We'll measure him. Let's have a look. Woo-hoo-hoo. Fish on. Fish on. Woo-hoo-hoo. I just started having my lunch. And I've had half a toasted sandwich. And now I've got a fish on him. He feels pretty good. And Mr. Shaggy's coming to have a look as well. Oh, another beautiful snapper. Just not sized. Nice looking fish. Look at that. Just not sized though. Yes, 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 yes. Fish on, and he feels up decent, and I'm going to stand up. Oh yeah. Oh no, maybe put up the fight. That size again. This one will be one for the Shaggy. Yeah, I'll give it one more drop. Yeah, while we're drifting over the, it's getting deeper, getting 20 meters. One more drop and then we might move. There's not much on the fish finder. There hasn't been much actually all over today. There's been very little on the fish finder. I'm surprised I caught that many fish. But we'll use these baits and then we might move again. It's no good drifting around here. We're in 20 meters of water. The water temperature is 15.6, 16 degrees. The water's warm. No wind to speak of. It's near, well, 10 o'clock. The tide's still running out, running that way, but it has slowed down a little bit. It's past peak flow. But I don't think it's the water temperature or the tide that's affecting the fishing. I think it's just the area we're fishing in. There's not much here. A couple of boats around. The charter boat was here, he's moved off. We'll let these baits go and then we'll move somewhere else. Well, what little wind there was has now gone. What a glorious day on the water. Got a nice trevally where we're eating. I caught 6 or 7 snapper. So the snapper there, what a fantastic day on the water. Gosh. And just on this Haynes Hunter, the SF545. So if you have a look at my videos, some of the more popular videos of the boat walkthrough I've done, and I think video number 104 is the walkthrough of this boat. Have a look at it. Go and have a look and see the details of the boat. Unfortunately, the soundtrack that I chose, the background music, was copyright protected, so YouTube, I've had to mute the music to satisfy YouTube's copyright laws. But nevertheless, it's a good video. Go and have a look. You see the ins and outs of this boat. Lovely boat. Yesterday I ate a kid's meal at McDonald's. His mom was furious. Oh, well, it's gone quiet. There's very little activity on the fish finder. There's very little activity on the rod. The baits aren't being touched. I think I might just call it a day and head home. We're not too far. It'll only take 20 minutes in the Skipperi Haynes Hunter. So yeah, I'll pack up and head home. So. You guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that content, smash the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, I ask you to consider subscribing. It is free. But anyway, come along for the ride and come and see what we do. I'll definitely be out again next week. So nothing else to say, but catch you next week.